viewers. Welcome back to the Glamour Show with me, your host. My name is Edna Kaindi, and that is my side name. We have with us our guests and viewers. I don't know if you know our guest or you don't, but hello, my guest. Welcome to the Glamour Show. Would you kindly tell us about yourself? For example, who you are, growing up, how was life like, and stuff.
Hello everyone. My name is Hope Zilpa. I'm a student at Mount Kenya University, pursuing bachelor's in special needs education. I'm also an inclusive societal advocate, and apart from studying bachelor's in special needs education, I specialize in Kenya Sign Language as my course. And I'm also an inclusive societal advocate, as I had told you. I have an initiative. It's called Inclusive Hope Foundation. It's an organization aimed at empowering the persons with disability, the girl child, and most importantly, talking about the girl child, when it comes to matters of mental health, when it comes to all those trending issues, like when you talk about climate change, are we including the persons with disability? And that's why I came up with that Inclusive Societal Advocate. It's an initiative. That's what we do. We represent the persons with disability. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that is very important. I can see you have got different roles, and that's amazing. Now, when did you start this? Where did you get the motivation from?
Oh yeah, so about my initiative, Inclusive Hope Foundation, I started it late last year, around December, and I'm always passionate about the persons with disability. As you can even tell, I'm doing the bachelor's in special needs education, and so like since I was born, ever since I grew up, my childhood life, I've always been passionate about the persons with disability, and that's what drove me into coming up with an initiative that is aimed at supporting the persons with disability. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, that is very nice and very important to hear. Now, I can see you have got very many awards. Can you tell us how many awards you have?
Yeah, I have around 9 titles. Nine titles, but I'll talk of the major 5 that are still in my current year that I'm still holding as a title holder. I come from Kakamega, so I'm Miss Birmingham, Kakamega County. I'm also Miss Mumias, the current Miss Mumias. I'm also Miss Birmingham, Kenya Creativity. I'm also Miss Kuksa. Kuksa it's an organization for all Kiambu universities and college alumni association. So I'm the Miss Kuksa, and I'm also the Miss MK Infinite Magazine 2021. Yeah, and my current title right now is Miss MKU Main Campus 2022-2023, which I'll be handing over in 2 months' time. Yeah.
What? You mean 9, and you have explained about 5. Wow, that is very interesting. Please tell us, how do you become a winner in all these titles, and how do you learn about them?
Okay, first of all, I could say it's about planning, knowing what you want, and knowing what you're going for. Like, if you're going for a certain title, like, what is the importance of that title? Are you going just for the title to be a title holder, or maybe you have something that is pushing you onto that? And as for me, as I participate in all this competition, I usually go with my advocacy. As I had told you earlier, I am an inclusive societal advocate. I advocate for the rights and empowerment of the persons with disability. And I believe that an inclusion, being an inclusion of the society of the persons with disability, is what drives me into most of these things. So that's my advocacy, and my advocacy is what drives me into this competition. And so when I go in there for the competition, I actually do my best because I know what it wants. Because from earning this title, that is where I'm able to get the platforms to advocate for my advocacies, to say what I feel like it's important to the society, and most importantly to give back to the society. So through these opportunities and titles, that is what I'm able to do. Yeah.
Wow, that is nice. I hope to see you mentor people even in future. Now, uh, maybe you can tell us what of your next title. What about your next title?
Um, my next title, I'm planning to contest for Miss and Miss Universities Kenya, the MUA Miss and Universities Kenya, and maybe God willingly, I'll try Miss World Kenya. Yeah.
Wow. Speaking about your awards, the 9 or the 5 that you have explained, what is your favorite? Which one is your favorite?
Yeah, Miss MKU is my favorite, Miss Mount Kenya University, simply because of the opportunities that I've been able to achieve through this title, the um, how to interact with people, how this title has given me a lot of opportunities. It has been able to make me interact with more people. And through this, I've been able to bring up what it has always been my aspiration, what I've always been aspired to do, because my school has always been supporting me, the Mount Kenya University fraternity. Even for the first edition, in 2 weeks time, we did a pad drive in Uplands, and a pad drive in Uplands. It's in Patrick Special School for the Intellectually Challenged, and my school really supported me. And yeah, it's my favorite because I've been able to do a lot with this title. Yeah.
Wow, that is very nice. Uh, do you compete alone or with girls only or even with men? How about the competition?
Competition.
Do you compete alone or with girls or with men? How does it happen?
Okay, in terms of modeling, we have the male models and we also have the female models. So for the female models, of course, when it comes to competition, you're competing with your fellow ladies. And when it comes to what you're giving back to the societies, your advocacies, I mean like your projects, we're generally competing as well, like both ladies and gents.
I think now I understand. Have you thought of competition outside country?
Yeah, I've always thought of that, and that's why my next title, my next competition will be Miss University Kenya. That is a competition where you go represent your country, like as it is Miss University Kenya, so you're representing Kenya. Yeah.
Wow, I wish you all the best in that and also in future. And also as you go outside for the competitions. Now that aside, how has been your experience in modeling?
My experience has not been that easy. Of course, we have both times that are not favoring the best times, and of course, we have some times that are best for us. I cannot say that it has been smooth. It's a matter of struggling. When you fall, you rise. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, but what matters is how many times you are able to get back. from your knees. So I've been struggling. I've tried all my best, I can say, and I believe each and every experience that I've been able to experience, it has just been giving me a next platform, a next opportunity. I mean, like, I've learned from my past experiences. So my experiences have been quite cool and educative at the same time.
Oh, I think I thought maybe modeling was easier. Now that aside, now after winning your awards, what responsibilities do you get?
After winning my awards, as I had said, right now modeling is not a matter of just modeling. It's not a matter of just beauty. I mean, modeling is a whole package. It's beauty with brains. I mean, beauty with a purpose. Like when you come in to compare to contest for a particular title, you must have an advocacy. You must have what is pulling you or what is pushing you towards that goal, towards that title that you have. So as for me, my advocacy has really pushed me, have really motivated me to pursue what I have been pursuing. And yes, when I get the title, I work on my advocacy. So that's what has been really pushing me into that. And that's what has been keeping busy. I mean, the rewards, yes, but you also like showing that you are worth that title. You have something that you're supposed to deliver to the society. You have something. I mean, each and every person has something that each and everyone is supposed to deliver to the society. So it's up to you to determine your purpose. It's up to you to realize what you really want and what you really are aiming at. So after you realize that, you are good to go.
Wow, wow. Thank you for that answer. Do you like teach children about modeling or
Oh yeah, I'm also a model trainer. Mostly, I usually train the model kids as they are coming up. We give them roles, modeling, apart from just catwalking, we are training them on what to maybe, in modeling, we usually have that session of question and answering. So during that question, they just are able to ask you some questions. And through that question and answering sessions, we are able to train the kids. We are able to train them how they're going to talk, how it's more of public speech, how what are you going to talk about when you stand on that maybe let's say stage, and the judges ask you the question, what is it that you are going to present? So we train kids who are coming up, we train kids and tell them what it's all about, and let them know that modeling is not just a matter of beauty and catwalk. It's a whole package. You have to know what you are advocating for. We have mental advocates, we have environmentalists. I mean, so we are training these kids, so as they are growing up, let them know what they are going to advocate for. Let them know what is pushing them to do to be in modeling. Yeah.
wow, I want to agree with you. And I have a question for you. If maybe a deaf person joins your class, sometimes maybe they could be stuck during interviews or trainings, and maybe they don't have skills. You're lucky you're hearing, and probably you have attended so many conferences, but for a deaf person, maybe the opportunities could be limited. How would you teach a deaf person?
Uh-huh. First of all, um, how you approach to a deaf person, I mean, I believe that you have to know the skills, because once you realize that disability is not inability, you will be at a good approach on how you're going to interact with a deaf person. So when you realize that they can be able to do anything that we can do, the only difference is that they don't have they are not able to hear us, but that is not an inability. So basically, how you're going to approach him or her, you talk to them. That is, if you have the sign language skills, you talk to them. Or rather, if you don't have the skills, you can go to the interpreter, and then you try talk to them and normally how I'm going to communicate to a normal person, that's how I'm going to deal with him. I'm not going to treat them like as if they are different people. I'm not going to treat them as if they are very unique. I mean, no, we are all the same and we are all equal and we are all inclusive of this society. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now you see, sometimes deaf people use body language, eyes, maybe probably keeping aside an interpreter. Is it possible a deaf person to learn and understand quickly?
Yeah. It's very possible. It's very possible.
Okay, that aside, now tell us about Miss MKU. What is the award all about?
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. I can't say each and every opportunity is here, but what I can say is that, of course, you're given a grand prize. Immediately you win the title, you're given a grand prize. Apart from that, we also have monthly salary. Yeah, each and every month you're being given an opportunity, any salary. Yeah, and then apart from that, if you attend any school event, we also have a token for that. And apart from that, you can be able to come up with an activity or maybe a forum in school, any school activity, and the school can fully cater for that. Apart from that, we have yeah, you can bring activations, you can talk to different companies. That is anything, any product, any service, provided it's not alcohol, any product or any service, you can come, you can bring it in the school and the school can give you the ground, and from there you can earn something. I mean, it's a lot. That's what I can say.
Now you'll become so rich probably. Okay, now that aside, we can have a short break and then we shall be back. Hello viewers, welcome back to the Glamour Show. Now my guest, when you become a winner, how does that make you feel?
I feel so nice. Have you ever have that feeling of you are living the dreams that you have been dreaming of? I feel so nice because it is something I've been praying for, but right now I'm living the prayer, you know. So you understand that feeling. That's how I usually feel when I win any title.
Yeah, I know that you feel good, it makes you, and that makes you happy. Now that aside, some people outside there, when they win some titles, they tend to rest. But for you, I can see you very motivated and you have been pushing on. What has been motivating you?
Yeah, what has been motivating me is the fact that I've always been aiming for this thing, for this title. This is what I've been working for. This is what I've always been praying for to get. And once I pray, and once I get that opportunity, I usually pray to do what I had promised myself to do. That is what keeps me going. I mean, like, there is something that drives me. That's why I will still go back to what I had told you earlier. Like, for a model, you need to have what you're advocating for. And when you have your advocacy, you can never rest unless you just decide to be lazy, because models usually have the advocacies and it's up to you to work on your own advocacy. No one will come and tell you to do this and do this. You have to wake up, you have to know what it takes, you have to plan, you have to focus, you have to be determined. That is what will keep you going, that is what will push you to your goal, definitely. So for me, that's what is always driving me. I mean, my advocacy is what I've always been wanting to do, because when you're having this title, it's only a period of 1 year, and this 1 year, it will determine it will determine your life. I mean, what do you want from there? Do you want to make a step higher, or you want to make a step back, or you want to remain the same? So within that 1 year of your reign, it's always a year. So it is what will determine your next life, or maybe what you are supposed to do, maybe your focuses, your goals, if you want to take it a step higher. So within that year, and it's very very short, it's never even a year. I mean, when you are a queen, you can attest to this, because when you're having this title, time really flies, time really goes by. You see, like right now, I'm supposed to be handing over like in 1 month, or maybe 2 months. Yeah, so really there is no time, within that period. That 1 year is very little, and it's not even a year. So it's up to you to focus on what you are doing. It's up to you to go for what you want and utilize that 1 year of the privileges and opportunities.
Wow, that is very, very important. I understand that when some people win and maybe they fail to become number one, they feel disappointed, frustrated. But I can see you are strong, confident, and always pushing yourself. That is very, very amazing. That aside, now speaking about Miss Kakamega, I know you have participated, right? Can you tell us something short about it? No, Miss Birmingham.
Oh yeah. So Birmingham is a Kenyan title. I mean, this title, it's Mr. and Miss Birmingham, Kenya, whereby all the counties in Kenya come to contest, and we get to have the winner, the king and the queen of all the counties in Kenya. I mean, like if it's Nairobi, if it's Mombasa, if it's Kisumu, like we are having all those people who are representing the Birmingham team. They are representing their counties. That is, each and every county is being represented. So when you are contesting for Birmingham, even before you are going to be crowned, you already have a title. That is, you are representing. If you are from Kirinyaga, you are Miss Birmingham Kirinyaga. So during that contesting day, you already have your own title. That is how it comes up, because we are competing. It's a competition among all the counties, the 47 counties in Kenya. So they're going to pick the best. So you have to put in your best and win. So definitely that's how you get the title of your county. That's how we got the title of Mr. and Miss Birmingham. I mean, Miss Birmingham Kakamega. Yeah.
That is nice, and I understand. So now, I understand during competition sometimes so you have got some challenges. Do these challenges push you, or you just win naturally?
Yeah, challenges really push you through, and it's not a matter of winning naturally, because each and every person who is coming to contest there, it's not that you won because you are the best. It's not that you won because you are prettier than the others. I mean, no. Each and every queen, each and every gent who is participating there, they are handsome and they are beautiful respectively. So when we're competing there, it's a matter of determination, it's a matter of focus, and it's a matter of hard work. I mean, what is it that is pushing you towards that? And challenges are always meant to make you strong. Challenges usually put you on toes. I mean, when you find that you're having so many competitors, each and every person, like for instance, Miss and Miss Birmingham, we are having several title holders who are also Miss from other universities. Like you're having Miss Kirinyaga University, like you're having Miss Puya University. I mean, all those titles. So you are in the same level. So it's a matter of determination. I mean, focus. Just focus on what you can. And challenges are there to make you strong, as I had just said. So those challenges should not pull you down. Instead, they should just make you to go and aim higher for what you want.
Okay. Now, about your dresses, probably I feel maybe they are very expensive. And where do you get them? Do you maybe have a designer, or do you pay them yourself, or other organizations support you?
Oh, thank you so much for that. And about my dresses, most of my gowns, I usually design them by myself, because pageant gowns are not as cheap as we may be thinking, or maybe people tend to imagine, but they are very, very expensive. So for me, I usually design it by myself. I design most of my outfits. I just go to my trusted tailor. I tell them this is what I have, and let's work on this. I mean, this is my sketch. This is a draft of what I want. So it's up to me and the tailor to come up with it. But so far, I don't have any designer. I actually design my outfits.
Do you work as a tailor yourself?
Not really. I have a tailor who does it for me, but I give all the designs to the tailor.
Ah, now I understand. That is intensive. I hope I hope maybe other customers would come and probably promote your tailor. Okay. Uh, do you have other models who motivate you?
Yeah, I have the models who motivate me. Most of them are from South Africa. The first ever Miss Universe Africa from Africa, she's called Zozibini Tunzi. And also, I'm also looking upon Navin Okeri. She's the former Miss South Africa. Yeah.
That is nice. Uh, would you maybe advise our youths who would be wanting to join modeling or start this journey? How would you advise them? How do they start?
Yeah, so for each and every person who is willing, or maybe is motivated to join modeling, my advice is to have a purpose, know why you want to join modeling, and let that drive you each and every time you are in the modeling journey. I mean, have your advocacy, know what you are advocating for, and that is, you must have a purpose, understand your purpose, and maybe that purpose is what maybe God had said, or maybe God had given you that purpose to give back to the society, because the society is always ready, waiting for you to provide the service. So it's upon you to realize your purpose, it's upon you to realize your advocacy, and most importantly, have what it drives you into that. Yeah.
Wow, that is very, very, very important. I know viewers, maybe some viewers don't know you, or some know you. Would you maybe tell us how they can find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on all platforms, on all social media platforms as Hope Zilpa. Zilpa for Zilper. Hope underscore Zilpa for Instagram. Hope Zilpa for Facebook. Hope Zilpa for Instagram. I mean TikTok, Twitter, and everywhere. That's my username, Hope Zilpa. Yeah.
Now I can see, viewers, you can see, we there are so many beautiful photos you can find on her Instagram. Please go and join her. I want to thank you, my guest, for coming here at Glamour Show. And it was so interesting and amazing to have an interview with you. Now, our discussion has come to an end. And I want to thank my viewers for joining us at the Glamour Show. You are with me, your host, Edna Kaindi, and that is my sign name. I had two interpreters, Gideon and Anne Wairimo, and our guest here. I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.
I love you.